Hello. I'm Matt Elkins.
I'm Janet Henderson.
I'm Queen Tiara.
And I'm Tina Belcher.
In this video, the four of us are gonna be watching and reacting to a supermarket checkout workers video from 1965.
The film is entitled The Front Line: How to Be an Effective Supermarket Checker.
The short film was produced by Reader's Digest magazine in association with Fred A. Niles Communications.
The film showcases a female supermarket checker at work and shows you how to be a more effective supermarket checker.
It showcases the ins and outs of supermarket checking in the 1960s. And Matt, tell our audience what we're gonna do as we're watching this video.
We are gonna rip this video in the style of Mystery Science Theater 3000. We are gonna commentate on this video, just like Mike Nelson, Tom Servo, and Crow T Robot would have in the 90s.
So without further ado, let's get ready to rumble. I always wanted to say that. Hee hee hee.
Intro of Darkness and Redness.
Hee hee hee. Sounds like a Augustus video.
If only they'd let me cut to the front of the line at the Wonder Wharf.
What you're about to see has been recorded on the surface of the sun.
I don't know why, but the sun loves to digest readers.
The sun is now a black piece of soap imported from the land of Egypt.
I wonder if the Supermarket Institute has its own Scared Straight program.
Must be those new Cabbage Rat dolls I heard so much about.
Soup song.
This is your daily reminder to always eat your vegetables.
Some people call this a war.
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 What is it good for?
One thing is sure.
Absolutely
A daily battle is
nothing.
being waged in supermarkets all over this country. A battle for the customer's dollar.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Trend.
If a store is
You
to make
must
a profit
watch
in the face
where
of
you
today's
spill
stiff
your jelly.
competition, everyone
Insert
has
random
to pull
piano
out.
music here.
Channel 6.
Ow. I think I sliced a finger.
But like any battle,
There are
victory in this
casualties.
conflict is finally won or lost on the front line.
Here's that random shaker of salt I lost.
Ow. I broke a nail. Ow.
With literally millions of dollars at stake,
They make this
success
sound like a
is
damn
measured in
game
pennies.
show.
Insert NASA Quindar tones
Plays a key
here.
role in this daily struggle.
Forward Dr. Howard, Dr. Fran, Dr. Howard.
When you take
Methods
your
of handling
groceries to
groceries
the
to
airport,
customers may vary from store to store, but the basic objectives are the same.
Work
Check
your
the
ass off
customer's purchases
and earn that
accurately,
$13
bring
an
them up
hour.
correctly, and collect the money for the store.
Catching.
And there's more.
But wait, there's
Probably
more.
no job in a supermarket affects the store's success more than that of a checker.
You know the
Every
old
action
saying,
reflects on the store
checkers
and its
or
entire
wreckers.
staff. She is a shopper's last and often only personal contact with the store.
I had no
For the
idea
customer,
grocery
the checker is
shopping
very
was a
important.
contact
Her
sport.
responsibilities are great and varied. But with all of them, one of a checker's primary obligations is to keep the traffic moving.
Move it, move it,
Sometimes
move
a
it,
checkout
move
lane
it.
begins to resemble a crowded thoroughfare.
Or
And
an
jam up
Oklahoma
form,
land
they're hard
rush,
to get rid
as
of.
Ken Squire would
And the
say.
analogy goes much deeper. The colors,
Slowest
traffic control,
Daytona
red, yellow,
500
and green,
ever.
have a real relationship to the science of good checking.
What the hell does
idea
driving
is
a
to
car
keep
have to
things
do
moving,
with being a
keep that green
cashier?
light glowing.
The green lantern in his natural form.
Welcome to our El Cheapo supermarket checkout
Good
set.
checking really boils down to the same essentials, no matter
And
what
don't
type of
forget the
equipment
green
the store uses.
background.
To demonstrate these essentials, Here are
Only
three
one of these
outstanding
three is
checkers,
the real one
all
in
former
Wellington,
queens
and
in
the
the
only
Checker
one
of the Year
known, to
competition.
tell the truth.
Meet Ruth Bussey,
Hey,
the B&B
my middle
supermarket
name
in
is
Tampa,
Ruth.
Florida. A checker for 10 years now, Ruth was
Last
chosen
time I
International
checked,
Checker
it
of the
was
Year in
9.5.
1964.
Number 2. What is your name?
Next to Ruth is Pat Hilton of the Alpha Beta Supermarkets in
Actually,
La Habra, California.
it's Alpha Bravo
Pat
Charlie
has 18
Unicorn.
years experience and was International Checker of the Year in 1962.
Number 3. What is your name?
And this is Rose Scalavino. Rose has 4 years experience and works for Star Market in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
I
Rose
hear
was
Cambridge
Checker of the
makes
Year
great
in
apple pies.
1963. And here's another checker you should meet. Miss Jones is not a Checker of the Year.
Does
but
every
hopes
cheesy
someday.
supermarket
She's an
model
intelligent,
get the name Miss
hardworking,
Jones?
charming young lady.
That's
Still a
what I
little new
wanted
to her
to be
job,
when I
but
was a
learning
kid.
fast. Like most of us, she could
Now
learn a
I'll
lot
see how
just
much
by
money
watching
Clyde Barrow
experts
put in my
perform.
register last night.
The first thing I do when I start the day
Is make sure
is
no
get my
raccoons
cash
have
from the head
trashed my checkout stand.
In a busy week, $5,000 or more may pass through my register.
Secretly, she
Handling it
takes a
accurately
little
is one
for
of my biggest
herself, so she
responsibilities.
can buy a meal from Wendy's.
Once I've got my money counted out and correct, I put my register through a daily inspection.
Because you don't
Is there
want
enough
your
space?
register to
Is it
explode.
dated correctly? Is the register plugged in?
Literally,
Is it
this
zero?
cash register holds the fate
I
of our
always
planet.
check supplies now when there's time to replace needed items.
That
Are there
item
enough
that
bags
may
to
need
last?
replacing
I
could be
don't
the
want to run out
cashier.
later. I always try to remember that I'm dealing with food.
And that I should only
That
pick
means
my
my
nose
stand
when
has
the
to be
customer's
spotless.
not looking.
My merchandise racks must also be in good order before the day begins. The last thing I check is the most important. Myself.
Because I might
Appearance
be a
means a lot
handsome
on
man
this job.
today.
Give me a head
Thorough
with hair.
preparation is a mark
Long,
of
beautiful
every
hair.
Checker.
Hey there, little
When the day
Johnny.
begins, Miss
How much
Jones
trouble
is
have you
ready.
caused today?
The idea is to keep that green light
Don't
on, to
people
keep the
know
lane
the
moving.
meaning of
But that's
organization?
not as easy as it may sound. There are times when caution is necessary.
Because you never know when Ross Chastain will cause an accident.
Yeah, just trying to make sure you pay for all that.
Always wash your
And
hands
sometimes-
after handling raw meat.
Sometimes you must stop altogether.
Then panic and shut the
important
store
thing is
down.
knowing the difference.
You're doing just fine.
I hate my job. I want to go home.
Yeah, I know it's hard not to laugh at the meat manager.
But so long as you observe the basics, things will keep moving smoothly.
Unless you don't
Watch it
want them to.
What's with all the green? Is this St. Patty's Day?
The first order of business is to
Grandma,
greet the customer.
what big teeth you have.
Then comes an important moment of caution.
Or else
Is the
we
bottom
throw
of
the
the
yellow
cart empty?
flag.
I always make certain there are no missed items that might get through unchecked,
No
and
candy
ring this
bar
up
left
as a signal
behind.
to myself that I've checked the cart. And most importantly, I keep it pleasant and matter-of-fact.
Pleasantry is
No
my
customer likes to
specialty.
think she is suspected of shoplifting.
Look at all the pretty
Ring
buttons.
up the right price
Type,
and press
type,
the right
type, didn't
parking
type.
key. These keys are important to the store's records and planning. Checkers are bookkeepers, too. Multiple priced items should be checked together.
But I like
Try to
checking
hold the
alone.
first items in this group until they can all be checked through at once.
So I can charge my customers a fortune.
Multiple pricing used to frighten me. I'm not much on fractions.
Or algebra.
Now, when I see an incomplete group like this, I just slow down a second to be sure I've got the price right.
Come on
This is what
down.
the fraction
You're
chart
the
is
next
for,
contestant
and I
on The
use it.
Price is Right.
There's no such thing as an almost right in this business. If I overcharge,
That'll
I
be
keep the customer.
$1,999.99.
Fractions mean you charge the next penny.
I'll just be a
Dropping a
minute.
fraction can be
My
costly.
money's at the very
It
bottom
might well
of my
represent
purse.
the entire profit on this order.
Price
Here's
gouging
another
at its
pricing
finest.
problem. A price smeared beyond recognition.
Smooth
How
more.
do you decipher
Smeared
it?
up beyond any recognition.
This is one time I stop everything.
Then panic
I
and
don't
shut
guess.
the store down.
I ring for my supervisor and set
Chair
the
would
smeared
like to
item
speak to
aside
the
until she
manager.
comes. In the meantime, I can continue putting the rest of the order through.
Order.
Although I
This
study
isn't
the prices
McDonald's,
and
you
know
know.
the specials, I'm always on the lookout for certain booby traps.
Like making sure naughty pranksters haven't
Some
placed
items, like
mousetraps
soups,
around
have
your
different
station.
prices for different types.
Yeah, these are rotten, gotta throw them away.
Others have identical package designs but different prices. For instance, pineapple chunks at 39 cents and crushed pineapple at 33 cents.
That's an
It
extra
sometimes
6
seems like a
cents
lot of
for
worry
regular
about a few
pineapple
pennies,
chunks, I
but
guess.
think a minute.
I'll just
With
use
a
crushed
store's
pineapples
profit
next
margin of
time I
about
make a
1 1/4%,
pineapple cake.
a checker error of only 30 cents means that about $25 worth of groceries
They ended
must
this
be
take
sold
before everything
before
spilled on the
store
floor.
regains the loss.
And this is why
It's
loss
more
prevention
than
was
pennies.
invented.
It's a question of your store's success or failure.
Failure
And once
is
the
not
order
an
is checked,
option.
there are still some important jobs to be done.
Wipe your
Handling
filthy
money is
hands
one of
off
the
before
checker's greatest
touching my
responsibilities.
food.
And
Man,
sometimes one of the
my
most
hands
difficult.
are already clean. Here, take my check or else, you filthy peasant. Or else what?
Handling money is largely a matter of knowing the rules and following them to the letter.
Thank you.
Might
There are
want to
many
open
things,
another register.
but generally
This might
your
take a
stores
while.
will be similar to this. Defer
Ma'am, I
coupons
said,
until the
give
order
me a
is
minute.
paid for. Know your store's policy on check cashing.
Checks
and
are
follow it
obsolete now.
closely. As you accept the customer's money, call the out of amount, such as $12.38 out of 20.
And now
Put the
you've
check or
invaded your
bill onto the
customer's
slab
privacy.
And count the change to yourself.
And remember,
Then
it's
to your
very rude to
customer.
count money out
And
loud.
never forget, thank you.
Can I just
Lastly,
say muchas
Put the money from the
gracias
slab
instead?
into the register. And never leave your position with your register open.
Because the other cashier is a bit of a
Coupons are
pickpocket.
simple if you handle them right.
Because everything
After
is
the
frac,
customer has
G,
paid the
play.
regular price for her order, check her coupons against the purchased items.
Sorry ma'am,
Sometimes
but these
people haven't
coupons are
actually bought the goods
expired.
specified on the coupon. Total the coupons, take the cash, and refund it to the customer.
Secretly,
Remembering
this
to do so
customer
with
is
a
a
smile.
supermarket talent scout.
This system makes your job easier and lets the customer know her coupons were credited.
Give credit where credit is due.
Trading stamps are simple too.
No
Be
millennial
accurate,
has any idea
and
what a
remember,
trading
they
stamp
are
is.
money. Giving a customer more than she is entitled to costs the store.
You gotta give me more than that.
The final job of a checker is one that most checkers like least, but it's also one of the most important.
Sorry, but plastic bags haven't been invented yet.
Don't forget to whistle or hum a merry tune while bagging groceries. Now you put them in here. Should have known you were a star-bellied snitch in disguise.
Time for the 3 o'clock rush.
I guess I
Now,
can't say
time
I've
for
ever enjoyed
Texas
packing an
interlude.
order, but I know how much it depends on. It's one part of the store the customer takes home with her. Beginning with the right size bag, I pack heavy to light. That's also the way I'd send the order through if a bagger were working with me. After a solid base is made up with cans and other heavy items, I build up the sides with flat, putting glass and other fragile items in the center for protection. Meat, frozen foods, and ice cream should always be wrapped separately. Finally, light crushables go on top.
That's where your Tetris skills really come in handy.
Knowing the fundamentals makes the job easier and helps you to do it better.
Better.
But there's one area
I
of
thought
checking
you
where
said
each girl
better.
brings something special to her job.
If
Where
I was the
there are
one
no
doing the
universal
shopping,
guidelines.
those loaves of bread
Personality
would be Wonder
is
Bread.
something every good checker develops on her own. She learns to communicate a comfortable pleasantness to her customers,
Do I
making them
please
feel
you?
that the store regards them as something
I may
special.
have secretly
Smile,
drank out of a
always part
few
the
of those
uniform.
Coke bottles.
The job is easier when you do it right, and
Hey,
people are generally
it's
nicer
not
to
as
deal
easy
with
as it
when
looks.
you treat them right.
You feel me?
The day they have to place the registers
Checking is
in the
never
back
going to be an
because
easy job.
someone
The
crashed a
responsibilities are
UPS
too great.
truck through the store.
Just consider how much work a good checker does on a busy day, putting through up to 360 orders, checking some
720
7,000
orders
separate items.
were placed on
You
this
have to be
day.
good and develop good habits such as maintaining space between unchecked items and those that have been checked.
Even grocery
These
items
girls are among the
need
best.
their personal
It takes
space.
skill and practice
Beep beep
to
boop
get this
boop bop
good,
boo boo bop.
and a lot of effort. But the basics
Closing
are simple.
time. You
Slow
don't
down
have
when
to
the
go
situation
home,
calls
but you
for
can't
extra
stay
care.
here.
Stop completely on those few occasions that require it.
Like in this
And keep
situation,
the flow
when a
moving
car
the
rams
rest
your
of the
power
time,
pole
swiftly,
and knocks out your
accurately,
electricity.
and pleasantly.
2 hours later.
Remembering the
Okay,
fundamentals
it took
may make
3
Miss
hours
Jones a
for
checker
us
of the
to
year
get
one
power
day.
back, but we
It
finally
might do
got
the
your
same
order.
for you.
2 hours later.
Thank God. No more
This
green
battle is
backgrounds.
won on the
They were
front line.
interrupting our
It's
shopping
here that
day.
the customer has her last important contact with the store.
And then loses a
To a
contact
large
lens or
extent,
two.
a checker's actions determine whether
That
a shopper will be back.
1960s grocery store would
difficult
either
job
be
at
an
times,
antique store, a
Learning the
consignment
skills
shop,
we've seen
or an indoor
demonstrated
flea
will help
market
assure that
today.
it's done right and will make your task much easier.
And make sure you spray your hair with plenty of hairspray.
In your store, you are a vital member of the team.
Actually,
By always
she
observing
got this
the
job
fundamentals,
because her mom
you'll
is
be
the
doing
manager.
your part on the front line.
Now, we need to change the sets and prepare for a cheesy fast food restaurant training video.
This supermarket training video has been endorsed, but not reviewed, by Shell Oil Company. Ha ha ha. Well, we certainly do hope you enjoyed this video. And you had fun watching this supermarket training film with us.
This was the first of what will be many videos that Matt will be editing using the Clidio video editing service.
Using Clidio gives me more creative freedom. However, we will continue putting videos together using Windows Movie Maker.
If you want to see more videos like this one, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And we will be happy to gather our friends and do more videos like this one in the future.
Until next time. Thank you for watching. God bless. Have a nice day.
And the deep state. Stop the radical left.